The Rock went bonkers this weekend with 40 minutes worth of promos and new material, leaving Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and his dog in his wake. The Rock has been masterful as part of a much-needed heel turn, and he's no longer the smiling people's champion who relies on goosebumps and a huge pop. Dwayne has fully embraced his heel executive role, just like I told you he would before any of this happened, and he's taking no prisoners. Heel Rock 2024 promos are coming off as bitter, biting, and blurring the lines, but brilliantly. We're gonna break down the highlights and recap everything Rock said and even some things you missed, because if you were paying attention, Rocky not only booked a weekend of WrestleMania main events through his promos, he booked future storylines between him and the Bloodline with one Easter egg after another. The Rock started his Friday return to SmackDown early with a 21-minute takedown of the Cody crybabies and the wrestling media, including the most embarrassing Cody crybaby of them all, Dave LaGreca. Rocky zeroed in on Dave LaMarca because he represents the worst of us all. Yes, I'm Team Cody, but I'm no Dave LaGreca. I'm more of a wolf than a sheep. No, run that back. I'm more of a goat than a sheep. And on the spectrum of Cody crybabies, Dave is on the opposite end of me, which is closer to the rehab clinic he's dressed for.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
The brilliance of Rock's heel turn is it was done in real time and out of necessity. It was done in reaction to legitimate backlash and death threats against Rock's own daughter. This isn't a character The Rock is playing. It's whom he had to become given the circumstances of being a board executive who forced his way into a WrestleMania main event. That's why parts of The Rock's promo felt like a shoot, like when he addresses real-life criticism. Rock even flexed on his fellow WWE superstars by letting them know that they are not his peers. Seth Rollins has nothing to do with the Netflix meetings that'll make WWE mainstream. In worked shoot language, that's the message Rocky was delivering. Rock blurred the lines even further when he told Seth Rollins that if he keeps running his mouth about The Rock, the world title he has around his waist will go to someone else. Was this The Rock essentially saying, I'll book you to lose at WrestleMania 40 if you keep talking about me? Drew McIntyre is currently favored to beat Seth Rollins for the strap at WrestleMania 40, so it sure sounds like it. The Rock's IG promo seemed therapeutic, with Rock taking his millions and millions of followers on a promo journey. One that painted a narrative of The Rock wanting to have the biggest WrestleMania match of all time until Cody Rhodes screwed it all up. The great thing about this promo is it works just as well as a kayfabe storyline as it does when you read between the lines and decipher the real life of it all. It wasn't a dog-whistling AEW promo where only hardcore fans are in on the joke. It was Rock furthering his on-camera feud with Cody Rhodes, all while acknowledging the very real circumstances that forced Rock to scrap his main event with Roman Reigns, for now. Speaking of which, The Rock took his heel comeback tour to Glendale, Arizona. And man, did he fry these crackheads like the drugs they're addicted to. Rock was so good in his role, he was cheered. And as entertaining as his promo was in Glendale, it told a story in and of itself. A story of The Rock upstaging Roman Reigns. Reigns was acknowledged 3 different times by Arizona, but none of them were as big as The Rock's pop, and it showed all over Roman Reigns' face, even when Solo couldn't keep a straight face because Rock popped him. Now an advocate of both The Rock and Roman, Paul Heyman seems to be stuck in the middle of all this. Roman is on the verge of losing his WWE Championship, and Heyman always goes where there's the most power. Watching this segment and Heyman's facials alone told me that when the Bloodline breaks up, it'll be orchestrated by The Rock and Heyman, with Roman Reigns being yeeted out the group in favor of the new tribal chief, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah, sure, Rock acknowledged Roman Reigns on Friday, but did you notice that for the second time in a row, Rock threw up an L and not a 1? There's something to this. I don't think it's an accident. When it's time to kick Roman Reigns out the group, I think the rest of the Bloodline will throw up an L along with The Rock. As in, it's time to leave the Bloodline, or you lose. Or maybe they all point the finger guns at Roman Reigns like, whatever it is, just keep in mind that The Rock's L is likely being done on purpose. Quick question though, when the Bloodline is inevitably at odds with Roman Reigns, could this mean a Bloodline versus Shield feud with Roman, Seth, and Cody Rhodes as the new Shield? Okay, now we're getting ahead of ourselves. If you're watching this, you're a wrestling fan. And my favorite type of wrestling fan, by the way, because you subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. Like me, you enjoy wrestling content like documentaries and behind-the-scenes stories, like the Pipe Bomb Problem, our CM Punk documentary, which was named the greatest wrestling documentary of all time by Alfred Konuwa. And now you can get even more TV wrestling content with our affiliate, Frndly TV. Frndly TV is the most affordable streaming service in America, starting at only $6.99 per month, billed annually. And in addition to over 40 top-rated live TV networks, you can watch Dark Side of the Ring, which just premiered season 5, Biography, WWE Legends, and WWE Rivals. I signed up for the 7-day free trial of Frndly, and I'm keeping it because it has all my favorite wrestling content all in one place, all for the most affordable price in these United States. Right now, you can try Frndly for free by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code. If you're an avid wrestling fan who enjoys docuseries about this art, Frndly is your friend, and so am I. Rock and Roman's tag team match will most likely end in a W for Team Rock. I'm hoping this is an opportunity for Seth Rollins to get a win over The Rock, but WrestleMania 40 could be a long weekend for Seth, who is in danger of losing both to The Rock and Drew McIntyre in back-to-back nights. Bloodline Rules is very likely to happen because it will guarantee that The Rock will be on both nights of WrestleMania 40, perhaps one time appearing on commentary. And as part of his swan song, Roman Reigns will have the distinction to become the first WWE superstar to main event both nights of WrestleMania. Unlike that stooge Jim Valley, I highly recommend you go back and watch both of The Rock's promos from this past weekend because he's back and better than ever. Now go home and smoke some more crack. Check out this video and subscribe to stay tuned to our breakdown of the WrestleMania 40 main event. Do you smell what Heel Rock is cooking? Who takes a pin in the tag team main event? Tell me in the comments.